Good morning and welcome to Clear Drip Wellness Studio. Yeah, we're here today and we're hoping that you're having an awesome day on this Tuesday morning. Just wanted to drop on and say, hey, good morning. We're going to be doing this live throughout the day, not just today, but every day, Monday through Friday, sometimes on Saturdays. We'll drop on here and we'll have special guests at times. We'll have people coming in doing testimonials. We'll be doing podcast. We'll be doing a live podcast. We'll be doing a recorded podcast. But yeah, so we're going to be in here in the studio, and you know we're wanting to do this and do it right. I understand, that there is this thing called um, it's where you procrastinate and you want to make sure that everything is perfect. It's sometimes called paralysis of analysis. And so sometimes you just have to jump right in and do something, even though you don't have it all figured out 100%. And that is where we are with this. We don't have it down 100%, but we do have it where we are actually jumping in and doing this. Um, so let's talk a little bit about the daily plunge. We're going to be having um, uh, a podcast that's the Daily Plunge. And the Daily Plunge is going to be about cross generational entrepreneurship, leadership. We'll have biohacking, anti aging for us of the baby boomers and those Gen Xers that are out there and they want to have a better lifestyle. But this gives us an opportunity to learn from each other. I am going to have a special co host that's going to be with me, and he is a uh, a millennial on the far end, on the lower end of the spectrum in terms of his age. So he is a younger millennial. And then we have one of the older Gen Zs that will be dropping in on occasion. We're going to have different people from different ages coming in and talking about their craft, talking about what it is that they do, what they do as a leader, and how they run their businesses. And so, what we're wanting to do is to be able to have not just talk about finances, but and not just talk about physical or mental, but also the spiritual side to us and what it is that we're doing. And so we're really excited about being able to bring this to you in the near future. And that being in our studio right now, and yeah, we're really excited about this. And so we hope that you are as well. And if you think that somebody might enjoy a podcast that's for every generation, and it's something where we can all learn. Because if you read my book, Breaking Boundaries, which you probably haven't because it was specialized towards for insurance agents, and however, the cool thing about the book is it can be for anybody and for any circumstance in terms of learning about each other and learning about the different generations and the generational gap that we have and to close that in. And one of the interesting studies, and one of the things that I talked about in Breaking Boundaries, and if you want to go to Amazon, you can purchase it. It's on Amazon, and all you have to do is go in and just type in Breaking Boundaries by Ron Jones, and it'll pull up. And I'm not going to have a link for these, but because they're live and they're on different platforms. So, but one of the things that I talk about is how that the Gen Zs closely relate to baby boomers. And really, they've been referred to as the next lost generation. And, of course, if you know anything about generational uh, things, it, the baby boomers, the generation before the baby boomer was considered the lost generation. And they're saying that this generation, the ones that are coming into the workforce now, are the closest related to that lost generation. And what that what's happened with that is it's caused where baby boomer or where Gen Zs and young older millennials are or I should say younger millennials, they really crave and they want there to be a connection. They're looking for a connection, and they're finding that connection with baby boomers. And I believe that one of the reasons why that is because Gen Zs want something that we have that hasn't naturally been ingrained into them. And you say, well, Ron, what is that we have as baby boomers and Gen Xers that Gen Zs and younger millennials don't have? And that's that connection with humans. And you say, well, my kids are connected to humans. Well, but they're also connected to electronics in a lot of cases. And so because and it's just something that's happened. I mean, I'm not blaming anybody, but because it's just a reality where we rely on these way too much, and instead of connecting with the younger generation and teaching them how to communicate and how to connect on an emotional level, we have allowed them to think that if they have a problem, all they have to do is go on the computer and they can solve their problems. And that's not the way the mind and humans were built. Humans were built for relationships. And so being that we are built for relationships, what I believe is are that millennials, the younger millennials and the Gen Zs that have been raised on technology are craving because it's something that we naturally want, and that's relationships. So anyway, that's a little bit of what we'll be talking about. What some of the things that we'll be talking about on our podcast, and we'll be bringing special guests on, and we have some really incredible guests that are coming on, people that you've actually seen on television or in movies, or it might even be your favorite musician, celebrity. So we're going to have a lot of really cool guests on. We're going to have some thought leaders that are big in the industry as far as being thought leaders that have already committed to coming on to our podcast and letting us interview them. So anyway, I hope you have a great day. And hey, looking forward to seeing you soon. If you liked what you have heard, please hit that like button. Please share this. Please get it out there. We're really wanting to build this. We're wanting to build a community. We're wanting to build a community of people that are like minded, that want to be better, that want to be able to help others. You know, I have a birthday coming up here in just a couple of days. And one of the things that I think about, and as each year goes by, I start thinking about how many people have I had the opportunity to help this past year, these past 12 months, because really that's what's most important. It's not how much money we make, it's not how much money we spend, but it's about the quality of time that we're spending with people and helping them to change their lives. And so I've been asked why it is that I'm doing these things now when a lot of people are actually retired now, right? And so um, I've chosen to make this my retirement and to hopefully be able to help people and guide them and give them a little bit of direction and bring people in that know more than I do that can also help you in your journey on this planet and helping and uh, just helping us to be better people, right? So, anyway, I hope you have a great day. And I really am signing off this time. And so I hope you've enjoyed this live with Clear Drip Wellness in the studio. And yeah, please share. Talk soon. Bye.